And welcome to PMCLounge.com. Today we are looking into the mindset shift which is required if you want to maximize the benefits of disruptive technologies. Of course, maximizing the benefits of disruptive technologies is a PMI report. All copyrights acknowledged, no copyrights infringement intended. This is a report which is by PMI and it is available for free for everyone to go ahead and download. So I'd suggest you go ahead and download your own copy and go through it. The first link in the description is going to take you to this report. Again, we have covered this report in several other videos, I think 3 or 4 videos to be precise, and the entire playlist will also be available in the description. This video is sort of conclusion of what the report suggests, how the innovators, remember we talked about innovator organizations and laggard organizations, right? So if you download the report, you will be able to understand what innovator is, what laggard is, why are these terminologies being used, and we have covered these two in previous videos as well. So if you see a previous video, you'll be able to understand what we mean when we say laggard and innovators. So what are innovators doing to make sure that they are able to maximize the benefits of disruptive technologies? This is the conclusion of the report, which basically scales it down to the three things that the innovators are doing. So let's go ahead, take a look at the report. This is the report. I will go right down to the conclusion section, which talks about the three things, right? So this is the conclusion. Organizations the world over are facing disruption from greater global competition, changing market demands, and accelerated technological advances. Innovators, the innovative organizations, right? The innovator organizations deepen their value delivery capabilities and differentiate their customer experiences in new and different ways. So what are those new and different ways, right? These are the tips that is making sure that the organizations, the innovators, they make the mindset shift. View disruptive technologies as an opportunity to advance. What are the disruptive technologies? If you want to know, we've covered that in a previous video, so check that out. So, innovator organizations, right? Instead of saying, oh, AI is coming around, robotics is coming around, we will have job losses and stuff like that. Instead of doing that, the innovator organizations, they view disruptive technologies as an opportunity to advance. As a project manager, why do we cover these reports? This is for you to understand the trends of the project management industry and think for yourself, right? Do you view disruptive technologies as an opportunity to advance, or are you afraid? Are you scared that all this AI and big data is going to take your job away? How about learning what the disruptive technologies are? How about finding opportunities to manage projects uh, on these disruptive technologies, right? Because the innovator organizations, they are already making use of these technologies. They view these technologies as an opportunity to advance. Is your organization doing so? If yes, can you participate in projects that are based around these disruptive technologies? This is the reason why we cover reports like these, to know what's going on in the industry and to stay ahead of the curve, right? Second is focus on the value delivery landscape to help navigate disruption. Again, we talked about how organizations are working in new ways to implement their strategy, right? So disruption changes the marketplace. Organizations that improve embrace a value delivery landscape or the full spectrum of competencies that enable them to deliver their projects and programs are better able to minimize risks, control costs, and increase value. So innovators, they focus on the value delivery landscape. They make sure that they are delivering value. They navigate this disruptive this disruption, right? Or these disruptive times. The innovators, they navigate through these times by focusing on the value that they deliver. And lastly, enable project managers to play a more strategic role in managing disruption. In one of our previous videos, we discussed how important it is for project managers to be the leaders of these disruptive technologies, right? To have those opportunities to take these disruptive technologies head on, understand them, be a leader, be ahead of the curve, right? So, innovator organizations, they play their part by enabling the project managers to play a more strategic role in managing disruption, right? So they allow their project managers to do so, and they encourage their project managers to do so, to play a more strategic role, right? So this was the conclusion of the report. Again, I'll highly recommend you to go ahead, download the report, check it out yourself. It's a beautiful insight on where the industry is going. And that's all that we had in this video. Hope you liked the video. Do hit the bell icon to stay, after you subscribe, to hit the bell icon so that you get notification on whenever we upload our next video. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and out check us out on our social media handles, which is a PMC Lounge on YouTube, Facebook, as well as Twitter. As always, do check out the website pmclounge.com, your number one free resource for PMP and other project management certifications, as well as project management industry information. Thank you.